Hello student, I am Arunabh Chatterjee, your Arunabh sir. In today's class, we are going to describe about stereoisomerism. As we know that the coordination complexes having the same molecular formula but their spatial arrangement of the ligands in space are different, known as stereoisomers, and the property is known as stereoisomerism. In today's class, we will first discuss about geometrical isomerism. As we know that geometrical isomerism are of two types. The first one cis and the second one trans. When identical ligand attached to the central metal ion or metal atom in a given complex in same site, then it is said to be as cis isomeric form. And when the identical ligands are attached opposite to the central metal atom or ion in a given complex, then it is called transform. So what we have understood that geometrical isomerism are classified into two categories, cis and trans. Ligands are attached same sides of the central metal atom or ion known as cis isomeric form, and when the similar type of ligands are attached opposite to the central metal atom or ion in a given complex known as transform. Now today we are going to describe the geometrical isomerism of the square planar complexes. Geometrical isomerism in the square planar complexes. As we know that the coordination number for the square planar complex is 4. So we will describe the geometrical isomerism of square planar complexes by classifying into particular type. So first type is M A2B2 N plus minus. A and B are represent two different ligand. N represent charge and plus minus represent positive charge or negative charge. So first draw the square planar geometry. Here we have two different types of ligand A and B. When the similar ligands placed in the same side of the central metal atom or ion in a given complex, then it is said to be as cis isomeric form. But if the identical ligand are placed opposite to the central metal atom or ion in a given complex, then it is known as transform. The concept is very simple. Identical ligand placed in same side of the central metal atom or ion in a given complex known as cis, and when they placed opposite side of the central metal atom or ion in a given complex, then they are said to be as trans isomeric form. This can be further illustrated by taking this example CONH3 whole twice Cl2 plus charge. Here we have two different ligands. We consider ammonia as a A and chlorine as a B. So what we need to do, it is very simple. First we draw the arrangement and placed identical ligand in one side. When we are placing identical ligand in one side, we are getting cis arrangement, and when the identical ligands are placed in opposite side, then we are getting trans arrangement. You can easily write the IPSC name of the given complexes because we have already gone through this. So in this segment, we are not going to discuss about naming. So this is the first type, MA2B2 type, and this is the complex. You can write the name of the given complex, and it is diamine dichloro cobalt 3. So this one is cis diamine dichlorocobalt 3 and this one is trans diamine dichlorocobalt 3. Let's move on to the another example. This is MA2BC type. Here we have taken three different ligands in which two are identical, A, B and C, and this is the unit of charge. So what we need to do at first, we will draw the structure of square planar entity and placed identical ligand in the same side and putting the charge over here. So this arrangement is known as cis, and similarly when we have to draw the trans arrangement, we have to place the identical ligand in opposite side of central metal atom or ion in a given complex. This will give you trans arrangement. So these are the two types which are most commonly used. We can put example like this: CONH3 whole 2, pyridine, chlorine, and 1 unit positive charge. So we can draw the structure. First, we must draw the square planar entity and placing identical ligand onto the same side. So this is the cis form, and similarly we can draw the trans form also. Simply we have to place identical ligand in opposite direction of the central metal ion in a given complex. So this arrangement will gives you trans arrangement. There is another type, that is MABCD type. Here you can see that all the ligands are different. We can put an example. We want to solve this directly by taking a particular example like this: PT, NH3, Br, Py and Cl. Py stands for pyridine. For this, at first you have to draw the three square planar geometry. Very simple this one also. And then after fixing the one of the position of ligand, let's fix the position of chlorine. We have already fixed the position of chlorine and place other one in this particular site. Only ligands are changing their position with respect to chlorine. I'm trying to show you this one, ClBr, Py and NH3. So there are three possible geometrical isomers are occurring when all the four ligands are different, but these are not categorized as cis or trans. Simply, these are said to be as geometrical isomers of MABCD type complex. So we have already discussed the geometrical isomerism in the complexes having coordination number 4. And in coordination number 4, there are two possible structures are arising, one of which is square planar and the other one is tetrahedral. Tetrahedral complexes do not have tendency to show the geometrical isomerism, whereas square planar complex have greater tendency to show the geometrical isomerism. And let's move on to the next topic, geometrical isomerism in the complexes. GI in the complexes having coordination number 6, having coordination number 6. In coordination number 6, all of us very much know about the fact that in coordination number 6 there will have octahedral complexes. Octahedral complexes, two major types of GI in octahedral complexes are as follows. The first type is MA4B2N plus minus, where A and B are the ligand. So what we need to do, we will start off with the direct example. This is CONH3 whole 4 Cl2 plus. It is an example of MA4B2 type octahedral complex. At first, we must draw the geometry of octahedral complexes like this. There are two possible forms, cis and trans. So arrange all these things, and then we have got following types of structure. The bond present along the plane known as equatorial bond, and the bond which are passing through the center known as axial bond. Now what we have to do, we have to arrange the ligands in cis and trans form. So let's start how it occurs. This is Cl and NH3. This is Cl and NH3. Two different ligands are placed along the axial bond, and then like this. So this arrangement is known as cis arrangement. And when we draw the trans arrangement, what we need to do, place the identical ligand along the axial bond opposite to the central metal atom, and rest ligands can be placed like this. So this is the transform. Very simple method to find out cis and transform. when along the axial bond two different ligands are placed opposite to the central metal atom or ion, then it is called cis. And when identical ligands are placed opposite to the central metal atom along the axial bond, known as trans isomeric form, and its name is tetraamine dichloro cobalt 3. So when we write the name of cis isomeric form, we have to say that it is cis tetraamine dichloro cobalt 3, and for trans form we have to write trans tetraamine dichloro cobalt 3, and put the charge over here. And finally, there is the last category, and this is, I am showing you MA3B3 type complex. The coordination number is also 6. So MA3B3 type complex. So first we have to draw the octahedral geometry, and A-type ligands are arranged in this particular way, and B-type ligands are arranged in this particular way, and so the plane like this. So this is called cis form, or also known as facial form, and this is AAB, and here BBA. So this is called transform, or it is also known as meridional form. Join the plane with the imaginary dotted line to show the plane. So this is the cis and this is the trans isomeric form for the octahedral complex having arrangement MA3B3 type. Here you can use this example: CONH3 का whole 3 Cl3 2 plus. So you can easily place A-type ligand in their own position and B-type ligand in their own position. So this is the explanation about geometrical isomerism in the coordination complexes, and two important categories we have already discussed today, that is geometrical isomerism for square planar complexes and geometrical isomerism for the octahedral complexes. And we have already classified the type of the complexes in square planar geometry and in octahedral geometry. In our next class, we will discuss about optical isomerism. So keep watching and make your valuable comment so that more and more such type of classes I can provide all of you. That's all.